Alright, so this is my review of my video from November 12th on making cookies. What I noticed is that I'm more quiet. Sorry, I have my notes here. I am more quiet, but it doesn't feel like I don't have the connection, really. He was pretty hyper during that one. And, one thing I did notice is that the cookie dough is less of an issue now, which is great. So I feel like I'm pretty much over that obstacle. I can do that, and he doesn't eat the whole thing. Sorry, ran up here. I do feel like in a couple parts where he stands in the corner and I go to him, it almost feels like I'm crowding him. So I want to watch out and make sure, like, I want him to come to me is what I'm going to try and get done, because it just looks, it didn't feel like that in the moment, but looking in on it, it looks like I'm crowding him, and I don't like that look. So I'm going to try and have him come to me more. That way we're just getting him that attention, having him do the movement towards me, keeping that having him take responsible and stay connected with me. I tried doing a little bit of, we had that 12-minute waiting for the cookies to bake, which is, it's a huge chunk of time waiting. And so we tried the dancing, which I felt like he was staying regulated with me, but he wasn't like giving me that connection. Like he would still was like looking off. He wasn't making a whole lot of noises. Could be wrong, but I don't have that written down. But he was still looking off, and I was trying not to make it too tedious. So when he put his arms on, or when he hugged me, it was just, I know that that's not what I'm targeting. So I hugged, and I'm being silly, and I'm just trying to kind of keep him regulated with me while we wait. And then I went to the iPad, which I think was pretty good because we did the Cookie Doodle program, and so it kind of related to what we were doing, and we were having fun going back and forth, and he was staying with me. Like, I would pull one in, he would do the object, he would do one in, and like we were just taking turns. You can't really see that, which I'm mad, was because we sat at the table and the camera wasn't facing there, and I didn't think to turn the camera. So it's like it never happened. But oh, and one thing is, when I just want to, this is for me, and so remind myself that when he asked to go to the bathroom, I felt it was an appropriate time to ask to go to the bathroom, because we had started, and he asked to go at a point where it was a stopping point. We were still waiting for the oven to finish preheating. We had done everything else, put the cookies down, folded the towels, everything that we normally did, and so he knew he was going to have to wait. And so then he asked, and so I thought that was pretty good. I mean, even though he went off, I felt like it was the best possible time for him to ask. Like, he knew that there was going to be like a little, but I will say this, that I think he asked to go before we started, and I forgot to let him go. And so he really needed to go, but he still waited for that that stopping point before going. And so that was, I felt like it was an appropriate time, and that was just my that's what I was thinking in the moment. So but I think that one wasn't the, I would say that wasn't the best baking cookies we've had, but I think it still went really well, and we're we're working through the things that we're doing and having fun. I'm hoping we can start doing different things. I know I'm doing a lot more cooking with him, so woo!